Romance is in the air this month as we celebrate Valentine's Day, so why not take a look at some of the greatest love stories of history? First up, a man who was no stranger to a great love story, William Shakespeare. In 1582, 18-year-old William Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway, 8 years his senior and already pregnant when they wed. For years, many scholars believed the shotgun wedding, the bard's long absences from home and evidence that he had many lovers were proof of a cold, unloving marriage. Shakespeare's last will and testament appeared to validate this theory as he bequeathed Hathaway his second best bed. However, historians now believe that this was in fact a mark of his affection for his wife, as it would have been their marital bed. It was common practice at the time to reserve the best bed for guests. Shakespeare died in 1616, living out his life with Hathaway in Stratford. Next, we jump forward to the 20th century and to a romance that shook the foundations of the royal family. King Edward VIII ascended the throne in January 1936. However, during this time, the king fell in love with American Wallis Simpson. Simpson was divorced with a living spouse, which meant that Edward would not be able to marry her as head of the Church of England. So in December 1936, he abdicated in order to marry the love of his life, much to the dismay of his family. Simpson and Edward lived in France together, styled as the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. They became well known as a socialite couple, regularly featuring at glittering society events. The two remained married until Edward's death in 1972. Last but not least, we take a trip into the world of cinema and to director Alfred Hitchcock. They say behind every great man is a great woman, and editor Alma Reville was that woman for Hitchcock. She played a big part in the success of many of his motion pictures. Hitchcock and Reville married in 1926, and over the course of their marriage, she acted as collaborator, sounding board, and editor on classics such as Psycho, on occasion spotting continuity errors that had evaded the eye of the crew. The pair were married until Hitchcock's death in 1980, with Reville passing away 2 years later. They will be forever known as one of the greatest duos in cinema, and their relationship is portrayed on screen by Sir Anthony Hopkins and Dame Helen Mirren in the 2013 film Hitchcock.